Question 31. Question 31 asks that read the following four statements and out of them how many statements are right. So we have to identify the correct statement. Now A option is given as both photophosphorylation and oxidative phosphorylation, both photophosphorylation and oxidative phosphorylation involve upfield transport of protons across the membrane. So it is an incorrect statement, thus a downhill transport is observed in case of the both process. So it is incorrect. B statement says that in dicot stem new cambium originated from the cells of pericycle at the time of secondary growth. Now in dicot stem new cambium originated from the medullary rays and known as interfascicular vascular cambium, whereas in dicot root actually what happens, pericycle give rise to cambium, so it is also incorrect. C is given as stamen in flowers of gloriosa and petunia, gloriosa and petunia, they are polyandrous, so it's a correct. C is correct. Next is question D. In question D, symbiotic nitrogen fixes occurs in free living state, also in cell. Symbiotic nitrogen fixes occur in free living state, also in soil. So it is also correct. So two are correct. So according to this, option A, 2 become correct answer. Next is question 32. Question 32 asks that what is required for photolysis of water? For photolysis of water, you know that manganese, chlorine and calcium are required. So option B become correct answer, that is manganese. Next is question 33. It asks that photophosphorylation is a process in which option A, CO2 and O2 bind with each other. No, it is incorrect. Option B, phosphoglyceric acid is produced. Phosphoglyceric acid produced in dark reaction, in light reaction that cannot be produced. C, aspartic acid is produced. Aspartic acid is produced in case of C4 pathway. PG is produced in case of C3 pathway, so it is also correct. Incorrect. D, light energy converted into chemical energy and ATP are synthesized. Yes, light energy converted into chemical energy, and due to conversion of light energy into the chemical energy, ATP synthesis occur. So that is the correct answer. So D becomes the correct answer for question number 33. Question 34. Question 34 asks that choose the incorrect statement. Choose the incorrect statement. So option A is given as increase in incident light beyond a point cause the breakdown of chlorophyll and decrease in photosynthesis occurring. Yes, it is a correct answer. Option B is given as C3 plant respond to increased CO2 was concentration and saturation is seen is beyond 450 microliter. So C3 plants so saturation beyond 450 microliter per liter. So it is a correct. C statement is given as C3 plant respond to higher CO2 concentration by showing an increased rate of photosynthesis. Yes, it is correct. And D, C4 plant shows saturation at about 260 liter per microliter per liter. C4 plant show saturation at about 360 microliter per liter. So it is incorrect. So D become the correct answer. Next is question 35. Question 35 asks that NADP reductase is located on NADP reductase is located on option A on stroma side of membrane, on stroma side of membrane. So A become correct answer, that is NADP reductase are located on the stroma side of the membrane in chloroplast. Next is question 36. Question 36 asks that photorespiration is a characteristic of which plant? Now, photorespiration is a characteristic of which plant? Photorespiration occur in case of C3 plant. So option A become correct answer. Next is question 37. Question 37 asks that ADP inorganic phosphate and inorganic phosphate combinedly form ATP formation in grana. So this ATP formation in grana, it is known as, you know that in grana light reaction occur, and in light reaction this phenomena is known as photophosphorylation. So option C become correct answer. Next is question 38. Question 38 asks that in a chloroplast the highest number of protons are found in chloroplast, highest number of proton are found in. So we remember the highest number of proton during chemiosmotic hypothesis accumulate in the lumen of the halogen. So D, lumen of thylakoid become correct answer. Next is question 39. Question 39 asks that match the following column. Match the column, and in column 1 and column 2 what they have expressed. So in column 1 A is written as PGA, B is given as oxaloacetic acid, C is given as rubisco, D is given as RABP. Now it matches with the column 2, then A matches with as, that is first product of C3 pathway, first product of C3 pathway, and you know that PGA is the first product of C3 pathway. Now the oxaloacetic acid is the first product of C4 pathway. Next, rubisco. Rubisco is a act as oxidase enzyme. RABP matches with Q, that is primary acceptor of CO2. So S, R, P, Q become the correct answer. So D become the correct answer. Next is question 40. Now question 40 asks that in Cranch anatomy the bundle cells have in Cranch anatomy bundle sheath cells have. Now they have option A, that is thin walls, many intercellular spaces and no chloroplast. Incorrect, because they have a thick walls. B, thick walls, no intercellular spaces and large number of chloroplasts. Yes, intercellular spaces are absent and they have a thick wall, so it becomes correct. C, thin walls, no intercellular spaces and several chloroplasts. They do not have a thin wall, so it is becoming incorrect. D, thick walls, many intercellular spaces are not there. Now we know that Cranch anatomy means in this the vascular bundles are surrounded by a bundle sheath cells, and these bundle sheath cells are in turn surrounded by mesophyll cells. So this is vascular bundle. These are bundle sheath cells, and these are mesophyll cells. Now these bundle sheath cells surround this one and they are closely packed. They have thick walls and no intercellular spaces are found. Next is question 41. Question 41 asks that chem helps the plant in. Chem helps the plant in. Now chem stands for crassulacean acid metabolism. Now if we talk about the chem plant are succulent xerophyte. This chem plant are succulent xerophyte, so they conserve water. So A become correct answer, that conserving water. So A become the correct answer. Next is question 42. It asks that emergent enhancement effect and red drop have been instrumental in the discovery of instrumental in the discovery of. So if we talk about red drop and emergent enhancement effect, in this A option is given as photophosphorylation and cyclic transport, no. B, oxidative phosphorylation, no. C, photophosphorylation non-cyclic electrolysis, no. D is given at 2,4 system. Yes, in emergent enhancement effect, scientists emergent used less than 630 nanometer wavelength and greater than 680 nanometer wavelength, and by using this wavelength they have proved that there is a two photosystem, PS1 and PS2. So if they have worked out the presence of two photosystem, then this becomes the correct answer. So D becomes the correct answer, the two photosystem operate simultaneously. Next is question 43. Question 43 asks that electrons are excited from excited chlorophyll molecules of photosystem 2 are accepted by. So it is accepted by quinone, as we have discussed earlier. Quinone accept electron from PS2 as a primary acceptor. Next is question 44. Question 44 asks that a statement is given as Kelvin cycle starts with carboxylation of RUP. So correct, RUP carboxylation occur in a Kelvin cycle, and R is given as photorespiration starts with the oxygenation of RUP. Correct. When carboxylation occurs, C3 cycle occurs, and when oxygenation occurs, and then photorespiration. So because of this, photorespiration is found in case of Kelvin cycle only. So A become correct answer, that both A and R are true. So A become the correct answer. Next is question 45. Question 45 asks that choose the incorrect sentences for bundles itself. Incorrect sentences for bundles itself. Now if we talk about the incorrect statement, option A is given as gas that bundle cells have a thick walls impermeable to gases exchange with intercellular spaces. So it is incorrect that bundle cells do not have intercellular spaces. Do not have intercellular spaces. So that become correct. Incorrect. B become the statement that Cran's anatomy found in bundle cells. Correct. C, they do not possess thylakoid, but they are not arranged into grani. Yes, they have a agranal chloroplast. And D is given as carbo fixation occurs in bundle cells. Yes, so A become the incorrect statement for the bundle cell.